Good plan. I just have to finish it up and then
Well,
upload it.
well, speaking of finishing up, we're starting up now. How you doing, all beautiful sons of bitches? It's your boy Baxter, and today we got the boys Evan, John, and Solar to finish up this fuck-ass Holocron arc in TCW. Man, wasn't that episode just hype, you guys?
Yeah,
It was certainly salsa, we'll say that.
Well, at least we could say it's over. Man, what a fucking poor-ass fucking 3-episode premiere. Anyways. Anyway, so we open up the episode Children of the Force with Anakin and Ahsoka returning from their failed mission to recapture the holocron captured by Cad Bane, whom they believe to be dead, land on the Resolute orbiting the Deveron system. Ahsoka follows the clone trooper Denal, who supposedly killed Cad Bane and is injured, constantly asking questions with no answer from the clone. Anakin, in the meantime, investigates a drop of green Duros blood on the floor of the shuttle they returned on and is alerted to the danger. He warns Ahsoka, but it's too late. She's kneed hard in the chest by Cad Bane, disguised as the clone trooper, and he runs to the front to the fighters to get away. Anakin attempts to stop him by jumping onto the fighter, but Bane swerves the ship into the vacuum of space and is forced to jump off. Anakin then helplessly contacts Admiral Yularen and tells him to deactivate the hyperspace transport rings, but Yularen questions the order, delaying the lockdown, and Cad Bane escapes.
Stupid Yularen.
Fucking Yularen. Thank God you died on the first Death Star. But no, seriously, guys, what do you guys think of this opening here?
Well, the way Anakin discovered was Cad Bane was way better than that episode.
Yeah.
Whereas Ahsoka's like, oh, you're a clone. I automatically know.
Yeah. Yeah, although it also does make the question, how exactly did Cad Bane fucking, like... How the fuck did he fit his fucking head in that clone trooper helmet when he has, like, these big breathing tubes hooked up to the side of his face? Like, how'd he do that?
Not to mention the Duros, the species as a whole, has a pretty large heads.
Yes.
Well, he held his breath. That's how.
Ha!
True.
Yeah, that's good enough. Oh, fucking hell. Anyway... So, moving on. So, back on Coruscant, Anakin and Ahsoka report to the Jedi High Council of the unfortunate turn of events, with Bane having access to the list of all Force-sensitive children in the Holocron. That information is now in Separatist hands, which could be disastrous for the Order. Their only hope is to search through the Force to watch for any kidnappings. So, guys, thoughts?
It was only like 3 kids or something.
Yeah. Not a lot. I guess not a lot of Force-sensitive births this year, y'all. So yeah.
It's relatively low this time of year.
Yeah, it's an off year. It happens.
Yeah. Anyways, so back on I read that part. Elsewhere, Bane is instructed by Darth Sidious to capture 4 Force-sensitive children and bring them to Mustafar. Bane considers it rash to kidnap innocents, but doesn't care as long as he gets paid. Thoughts on that meeting, guys?
Well, old Cad Bane, he's just a kooky guy.
Yeah, really cares about the children, despite the fact that he's, a bounty hunter who really shouldn't give a shit. But anyways. Anyway, so Yoda, Obi-Wan, and Mace and Anakin meditate, trying to detect any children through the Force, as many are being overshadowed by the dark side. Anakin then heads to Naboo to secure a Gungan child, and Obi-Wan to Rhodia. So thoughts on that part, guys?
Oh, well, basically, as far as, like, is this where they do the triple mind trick, or is that before?
No, they're just meditating in the Jedi Council quarters, like looking out for fucking potential Force sensitives like Bane could kidnap. That's about it.
Wait, if they can find Force sensitives by meditating, what the fuck is the holocron for?
Exactly. Like, just have fucking
just use another holocron to find any other potential Force-sensitive children. Do they really need to sit in a circle and then sing Kumbaya in
yeah. fucking hell, why doesn't
do?
Why doesn't Sidious just use that fucking ability then? Like, if, oh my god. Or is it a light side only thing? Yeah, also this part of the episode just felt way too fucking convenient for the characters to fucking find Bane. It's like, well, how do we find him? He could be in every galaxy. Just have the Jedi meditate. That way they'll luck up upon him eventually.
Yeah, you know, it happens.
So on Rhodia, Bane poses as a Jedi, claiming that he is to take the child to Coruscant. His mother protests that Master Bolo Ropal insisted that he's too young to do so. Bane insists, bluffing that there are imposter Jedi roaming around, but Wee's mother refuses to let him go. Bane then uses a spinning device to relax her.
Yeah, the deadlights from Welcome to Derry.
Literally, it literally looks like that in the fucking show.
Like, wow.
But anyways, guys, other thoughts on this part right here?
I think this is kind of like what. Yeah, it's kind of like what Shill's picture whenever they're always like, "Oh, the Jedi were actually evil, guys.
They took children from their families. They want to take our children from the Acolyte," as that fucking happened, which Filoni himself, lest we forget, was totally on board with, just in case there's any fuckers like who are still like coping that, oh, Filoni's gonna fix everything, you guys. He's never gonna do that Acolyte bullshit again.
Yeah, the thing that he absolutely loved.
Yeah. Anyways, so Kenobi then arrives to Rhodia, hurrying to the Dunn home. However, Wee's mother threatens Kenobi with a blaster, but he pulls it out of her hands, demanding to know where Bane is. Bane then appears in the door before flying off to his fighter and escaping. So thoughts on that shit, John? I know you had some choice words about how Bane escaped right there.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, because he's got the drop on Obi-Wan. Like, Obi-Wan goes to the mom and he's like, oh, was there like a Jedi or something? Because he's forcing the door open and everything. And he starts talking with the mom. And then she's like, oh, what have I done? Like, I gave up my kid to a bad person. Yeah. And then Bane is standing in the doorway behind Obi-Wan. And I forget what he says, but he says something to like get his attention. And I'm like, why didn't you just leave? You had the you had the kid. You could have escaped. And instead you're like, hey, bro, I got you.
He needed to be super duper dramatic about it, John, because that totally fits Cad Bane's character. Oh, my God.
Time to give away my easy victory in order to farm Aura. Haha.
So on Naboo, Anakin and Ahsoka, the Sabionda, arrive to secure the Gungan child Ruru Page. The latter goes to Jangwa City to watch over her. Later that night, Bane arrives, sneaking onto the Gungan city. He then sneaks into Ruru's room, only to find Ahsoka waiting for him. They engage in a small fight before he's captured. Ahsoka takes back her Padawan braid, which was stolen by Bane during his and Ahsoka's previous fight. So thoughts on that shit, guys?
What a journey she's gone on. Now she beat him. Good for her.
Yeah. She got her, it was the braid was the key to Ahsoka's powers all along. That's her fucking weakness. You can steal her damn Padawan braid. She's beatable. We found Ahsoka's weakness, you guys. We legit did.
Ahsoka is the descendant of Sansom or whatever his name is in English.
Yeah.
Well, see, Filoni will overcome that though. He'll have that be her weakness for like half an arc. And then he'll be like, oh, but then she learns that the real power was inside of her all along, and some villain has her braid, and she blows it up and kills them.
Yeah. Anyways, so then eventually, on a Venator-class cruiser, Bane refuses to talk about where the other children he captured are, and his ship's navigation logs had been wiped. So Anakin, Mace, and Obi-Wan try simultaneously to use the mind trick to force Bane to divulge their location, with the risk of destroying his mind. The experience is hard on Bane, and he cooperates. Thoughts on that interrogation scene, guys?
He was mind raped.
Yes, literally.
Yeah.
One of the few parts of this series that I remember, because I did watch it once before, And I was immediately before the scene, I was like, I saw the people involved, and I was like, oh shit, this is that scene where they try to do the Jedi mind trick on a strong-minded person. And yeah, I remember Bane's just like, I didn't like how that felt. I'll tell you everything you want to know anyway.
Yeah.
He's such a badass, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and also, again, it's like, Bane goes down way too easily, because remember, they built this guy up to be, like, a super fucking, like badass, resolute bounty hunter, but here he is just fucking, like jobbing out after, like, 3 guys do, like, a triple mind trick on him. Yeah.
My head hurt.
Yes, my head hurts. Get me the Tylenol.
Pretty much.
So with Bane as their guide, Obi-Wan and Mace prepare to go find the children. Mace remarks that the Chancellor is insisting on a report, but Obi-Wan counters that this is a Jedi affair. Anakin advocates contacting Palpatine. Thoughts on that part, guys?
I mean, we got Palpatine creeping over a crib of a crown.
Oh my god, yeah. Later in the episode, it's revealed that Palpatine has a little fucking daycare set up on Mustafar, guys. Oh my god. Could you imagine if, like, during Anakin's mission to Mustafar to kill all the fucking, the Separatist guys in episode 3, he's slaughtering them, but then, like, in the next room over, there's, like, a fucking daycare going on.
Yep. Well, that was a deleted scene. He was like, wipe them out, except for the little children that I have there. Make sure to give them this. And he pulls out a binky.
Goo goo gaga, I got your nose, little one.
Epstein Palpatine.
Come down to Papa Palpatine's daycare center. It's right next door to Papa Palpatine's pizzeria. Oh my god, anyway. Okay, so on Mustafar, Palpatine, as Sidious, appears via a hologram, tells the surgical droids to prepare the surgery for the children. He tells the droids that it is his intention to create an army of Sith spies to overwhelm the Jedi. If the children don't survive the procedure, he will have lost nothing. Ooh, thoughts on this secret plan, guys?
Oh, I'm so evil.
Still less sinister than giving the kids sex changes.
Yeah, Palpatine's plan is literally fucking Royal Pain's plan from that Disney movie you guys probably may have heard of, Sky High, where it's literally this bitch. Okay, that bitch, her plan involved turning people into babies so she could brainwash them and turn them into villains. But yeah, Palpatine's just snatching up babies to turn them into villains. It's literally a ripoff of that. Trust me, guys. But anyways.
Trust me, bro.
Yeah, trust me, bro. So the Jedi shuttle arrives at the station Bane specified, but the Masters don't sense the children. Bane says that the children are safe. He only brought them to the holocron. He offers to get it. Mace refuses to be tricked, but accidentally trips the bridge's sensors, activating a number of turrets. The Jedi defend themselves. Oh no. The Jedi defend themselves as Bane leaves the station in an escape pod. Luckily, they grab the holocron and escape the station before it self-destructs. Thoughts on that part, guys?
Not too much. I mean, pretty much it was just kind of action heavy, and the turrets and everything is just like whatever.
Yeah,
you know they're not going to die.
I've had that runtime out. Yeah. So back on the Resolute, Anakin and Ahsoka check Bane's fighter for any clues. Ahsoka finds volcanic ash on its hull, while Skywalker looks through its fueling log, determining that Bane had dropped his hostages on Mustafar. They then head out in the twilight. However, their approach is detected and Sidious orders the children to be moved elsewhere and the facility is destroyed. The Master Padawan duo then enter the facility, drawn by wheeze cries. However, the droids use the children as shields while fighting the Jedi as the facility falls apart. However, the Jedi manage to snatch the children away from the droids and escape before the entire facility collapses into the dangerous lava lake. So guys, thoughts on this episode?
I did point out during the watch through that the droids have a Slight resemblance to the Flatwoods monster.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking ridiculous. So when they return to Coruscant, we end the episode is with the characters returning to Coruscant. Anakin admits to the council they were unable to find out who is behind the kidnappings, and Yoda advises caution in the path ahead. So guys, thoughts overall on this episode and this arc here?
Well, do you remember Mustafar?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I said fairly early on that, like, him revealing, like, the existence of Darth Sidious and him being a player in the war and everything, and, like, going into Cad Bane and all that was kind of a major... Like, the more people that know about Darth Sidious and know that a fucking Sith is behind the entire, like, war, then the more of a problem it becomes. Like, he kept his circle very, very small, and he's just, like, yapping to Bane, then doing the daycare thing. He's on the hologram all the time. It's just like, yeah, and then the Jedi are just going to know, like, 100%. Like, at the end of Phantom Menace, they were like, which was destroyed, the Master or the Apprentice? Like, they weren't even sure. And it was kind of, like, to the benefit of the Sith that was the case. But now he's just like, well, whatever. Everybody knows it was me that started the war. Woohoo!
Yeah. Woo! Yay!
Wayne
yeah,
woo.
this is... Yeah. So sure enough, this whole arc started with a wet fart and it ended with a wet fart. And again, I have no idea like why the hell Filoni like thought Cad Bane was so amazing. We just had to have him as recurring bad guy.
He has such a cool voice, though. That's all that matters.
Yeah. And again, this whole arc felt like filler. Nothing really felt like it got advanced at all.
Nothing ever matters to Filoni.
Nothing ever happens, Jack 2025.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, so without further ado, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment below for more videos, subscribe for more videos like this, and we'll see you guys next time in the backseat. Take care!